just a little update from the polytunnel. If you watch my live videos that I've been doing in the evenings, I would have told you about some losses. I thought I'd lost some of the dahlias, but in fact it was lupins what I lost. But I can see there's one here, so I'm still going to have one, and there still might be some more that will grow, but you can see the remnants here where they've been eaten. I've got the dahlias going here, got some cactus mixed and some pinato, and they're going alright. We've got some poppies, some giant kunara down here. Oh, and I should mention that those three up there are blue dahlias, like a royal blue I think they are. And these are pom-pom double mix. Only got one Cosmos Sensation throw in here so far, and there's nothing happening with the dahlia showpiece. And I don't think there's any sprouts on the dahlias yet, on the tubers, but who knows. And then if we flick over here, there's nothing happening in those trays, but you can see that the Cosmos, the Talina, are really growing well here. They're approximately 2 inches, 50mm high at the moment, and some of them appear to be getting their second leaves on the way. You can see where the snails had one or two, but hopefully I know a lot of you don't like pellets, but I've used them because don't want to have too many losses. And over here we've got some more. We've got some zinnias, giant cactus. We've got two in that one there, and I think we've got 2 in there. We've got some pom-pom question mark. I'm not sure, can't remember what I meant by that, but anyway, I think it was because of the language barrier. So there's 5 in there, and then we've got some, these are the dahlias, the seeds what I took last year for my plants, and you can see there's clearly one there, but I can see another one just popping through, so they're alright. And that's basically it, folks, from inside the tunnel. Let's go and have a little look outside in the garden. Here we are. So as you can see, these grape hyacinths do like to spread. Let's look at that. Shall we get up a bit closer so you can see them? Dandelions, oh dear. They do look beautiful, but they're a bit of a pain. So let's have a walk down to the bottom of the garden. So down here, folks, just look at this, just look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Camellia. Not been so beautiful, the flowers this year, but we did have a spectacular one last year. Just look at that. There's still quite a few buds to come out, so, you know, there's still time. And then look at the tulips. They're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. I have got to go through all this and do some weeding. I did do it all, but with all the rain in that, things have started to grow, so but that's not a problem. Bins will get emptied every fortnight, and I've invested in a few more of those garden bags, so I think I've got 4 now, so I'll be able to keep on top of keeping the garden tidy once I get into the swing of things. Oh, look at that, there was just a bee went by. Fantastic, eh? Oh, Sorry folks, for 1 minute I thought I'd forgot to record. This is another camellia bush. We never have much success with this one, but you can see we have got some flowers about to come out, so there's quite a lot of buds on it, so maybe me saying I might dig it up did the trick. Just look at the red on these. Just look at those folks, aren't they beautiful? And the yellows, they're just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And down here we've got the daisies. And look at all those white flowers. Now somebody said, were they a woodland something? I can't remember what they said. Can you tell me? I think we've mentioned it in another video. I can't remember whether you replied. Let's zoom in. Those white ones at the back there. Down there. There you are. Not sure. Never really spotted them before, but maybe they was all down to the seeds what I'd sprinkled. But just look folks, this, I've sprinkled all seeds down here, and you can clearly see that they're not weeds. You know, I can see that we've got a mixture in here of all different plants, and I think I'm just going to leave that this year, see what we get. Obviously I'll pull out the dandelions, but and obvious weeds, but I might just let it flower like it is. And now the pear trees in blossom. Beautiful, eh? Just look at that. And the plum tree, it's going over now, the blossom, but it was absolutely fantastic. Let's look at that. Oh, I'm just looking at the apple tree at the back there. Just look at all those flowers forming there. It's loaded. It's loaded, folks. And this, the Lord Lambourne, that's got quite a lot of flowers on it as well. So obviously Nigel's taught me alright with the pruning side. There is a few, like here, which I've missed, these upright ones to cut off. That's because I didn't come around the back here, but I've done most of the rest of the tree. And I can see the path at the back there's got loads of weeds on, so I'll have to sort that out. But I'll get that sorted, and I'll get the garden looking nice. But there's all sorts of hidden little gems coming through. Just look. Now, oh, what is this? I can't think what it is. Oh dear. Oh, there's another. Just look. There's so many things coming through. So many. Wow. Sometimes, folks, it pays to actually not to be too particular with the weeding. Sprinkle seeds and just be surprised. I mean, obviously you have to really, you've got to be considerate with neighbours and that, so you must always put them first, make sure that you're not causing them issues, but it's going to be interesting. And again, this apple tree, it's got lots of flowers on it. Lots. So yeah, things are looking quite good in the garden. Let's just go back. There we are. Roses, folks, I know very little about roses and I hate them. I hate handling them. I have these nightmares about roses, so I really don't know. I know that this needs pruning, and I don't understand when, and I don't particularly fancy doing it, because I know it's just going to bring I love seeing roses in flower, but I just don't like handling them. It just brings back these nightmares. It always takes me from when I was a kid, and I'm tangled in them. Now I don't know whether that actually happened, because the place where in the dream is real, but it's always the same. So you know, you can see down here, a lady got into this pit and she dug, and she's dug at the roots of the phlox. Is it phlox? Stocks? I get mixed up which one's which. But anyway, but I can see that there's a lot there, so we're going to be alright. We did have a lot at the bottom of the garden. I must have weeded them up. Never mind, pulled them up. So that's it, folks. That's a little update from the back garden. And I'll see you tonight on the live video. Thanks for watching.